Hi guys, it's Madison. It's been a while since I've updated this channel, so bear with me, I'm sorry. This video is about how I am celebrating my over 100 followers on Quizzazz. So, and what I'm doing is I'm answering questions that all of my followers have been asking me. So, my first question is from Junkie or Janky. I don't know how it's pronounced, but her question is, can you help me write a Young Justice story? I want it to be about how Aqualad left. Sure, yeah, I'll totally help you with that. If you just send me a comment or anything, just, kind of, show me the plot line or tell me the plot line or something like that. So, yeah, I'll totally help you with that. Next question is from Diana Wayne. Hey, Diana. Why is Wally always flirty? Because it's Wally, Diana. We all know why Wally is flirty. Why does Artemis always hate on Wally? I don't know, I'm not the show's creator. So, yeah. How did Raina become Black Canary? Okay, this is one of my favorite questions. Some water. The first time Raina became Black Canary is when her Aunt Dinah, the original Black Canary, is hurt and is in the hospital. So, she kind of like replaces her aunt just so the enemies and the criminals and stuff like that don't realize that she's in the hospital. Because no one knows if there's like enemy spies or anything that are in the hospital that could figure out that Dinah is Black Canary. So that's the first time that Rhiannon becomes Black Canary. The second time is when that's weird sound. The second time is when after the 5-year skip, the 5-year jump from her memories to their life, because and during that time skip, Dinah Dinah retires for some reason, unknown reason. So Rihanna becomes Black Canary because of that, because she's ready and she wants to. So, next question is from Victoria. Hey, bestie. Was Rihanna always planned to be Wally's interest? Yes. Rihanna was always planned to be Wally's, girlfriend, wife, whatever you want to call it at this point. When I first started watching Injustice, I immediately fell in love with Wally West, and so, I was like, okay, I need to make a character. So, this is gonna be awesome because obviously I didn't ship anything at the moment, so I was like, I'm gonna do a Wally West and my own character story. So that's how Raina came around. How was Raina planned to be Black Canary's niece? No. Raina was not always planned to be Black Canary's niece. If I don't know if you guys remember this, but when I first posted his Spitfire, it wasn't called his Spitfire. It was called A Canary's Cry. And then I changed it somehow. I think what was gonna happen in this story was Raina had other powers that were not what her powers are at the moment. She didn't have the super senses and she didn't have the canary cry. What she had was like energy manipulation. So, she kind of had that happen, and she kind of ran into the League and the Young Justice as they fought this monster. I can't remember what the monster was. But she, kind of came around. She was with her mom, I think is what happened when she kind of decided to, join the team. So, is that a spider? Oh no, that's Lint. um, so yeah, Rena was not always designed or planned to be Black Canary's niece. Was she always planned to be Hatchling? No. Like I said before, she was not planned to be Hatchling. Her original name was supposed to be Spitfire because of how she was a Spitfire. So, that kind of played off not well, for me at least. Yes, she was originally going to be something different. Spitfire, she was supposed to have these awesome powers that she could, like, energy bursts, kind of like other people in the comic series or YouTube, or not YouTube, Young Justice series. So, you know, she was planned to be something else, but I never got around. I didn't like how it turned out, so, you know, it came to be his Spitfire. Thanks for asking that question, Victoria. I like that. Next question is from Dawnstar98. Am I going to finish Their Life before posting any news stories I've been talking about on my profile? Yes, I will be finishing Their Life. It's going to be a long time before it's finished. It's probably going to take the whole summer because I plan for it to be really long. It's going to be 3 parts. Second part is probably going to be the longest part out of all of them because so many things are going to be happening in part 2 other than part 1 and part 3, because part 2 is, you know, the climactic stuff. Part 3 is going to still be climactic, and there's going to be a lot of, you know, goings on that's going to be happening, but I plan on this story to go on a lot longer than his Spitfire and her memories. And then also while I'm writing Their Life, I'm also going to be writing The Protection Gig, which is a Roy Harper love story, and that's gonna happen. So yeah, that's gonna happen. I don't know how long that's gonna be though. Probably maybe 16 chapters. Depends on what happens as I write, because I don't plan it out. I just, you know, I just like, oh, I like this idea, I'm gonna type it. That's how I do it. So, next question is also from Dawnstar. Will we be able to read about the wedding, unlike the What If Part 4, where it just says the wedding happened and didn't really say much? Dawnstar, I don't know what Part 4 you read, because I know I never mentioned a wedding in Part 4. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I honestly don't remember writing a wedding comment in Part 4. I think what you're implying, or like talking about, is how when Raina gives birth and she says she wants her daughter to have Wally West's last name. That's not because they're married. They're not. They're just not. I just wanted her to have, because I think what happened was, in my head, I had Raina and Wally kind of planning together that they were going to be married. Not that I put that in, but in my head, that's what was happening. So, you know, it was like, I'm not going to change my daughter's last name from Queen or Steelhold or Lance to West once we get married. No, she's going to have West as her last name until a certain date. So, yeah. Oh, and there will be a wedding in Their Life. Not gonna say who, but you guys already pretty know. So, let's see, another question from. Hold on. No, that's not it. Okay. Next question is from Caitlin. When are you going to update the Teen Titans story, and who gives you your ideas? The Teen Titans story, if you're talking about a Titans Return. Oh, you guys, I really wish I could update that, but I don't have any inspiration for it. So, I don't know when. That's probably going to be up on hiatus for a while. Probably for a long while. Unless, you know, I suddenly get into Teen Titans again, which I'm not. I'm all up for Young Justice and Green Lantern. So, sorry, you guys. I don't have any inspiration for it. And who gives me a Miat? I can't talk tonight. Who gives me my ideas for my stories? Actually, you guys do. Especially when I roleplay with Nightwing and Caitlin. You guys give me a lot of inspiration for that stuff. Especially when I read your guys' stories, I'm like, this sounds good. I gotta remind. Especially movies of Marvel or DC give me inspiration. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Any more questions? Oh yeah, there was another question. Oh wait, no. Already put that. I don't. Any more questions? No? Is that it? Maybe there's gonna be more later on. So yeah, you guys are awesome. I love you guys for reading my stories. And I love you guys for subscribing. And, you know, stuff like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you've been sticking around for this video the whole time, then The link for my fanfictions will be in the bottom bar. If you have any other questions I did not answer, or I did not like that were never answered for you, or whatever, I don't know. I can't talk tonight. Put them in the comment section below, stuff like that. So yeah, I guess, that's gonna be exciting for a while. So I just got back from watching the Avengers. It's kind of cool.